I am a heel lover. Now, let me explain. I am a heel lover because I am 5'2". Liam, how tall are you?
I am 6'1.5".
Well, when I stand next to Liam...
that puts me just above my big brother. That's
there you go, and the half. Well, when I stand next to Liam Burke, when I stand next to David Venable, when I stand next to Rick Domeyer, and there's a camera in front of me, if I don't have heels on, well, this is what I look like when I'm next to Liam Burke, and it just looks a little silly. So I often wear heels, but today I'm thrilled to show you a heel that I just discovered this year. I didn't realize we had it last year because it sold out so quickly, but it's finally back in stock, and it's the most stylish, perfect kitten heel, but done from Vionic, so it's not just comfy because it's a smaller heel. There's Vionic technology waiting for you inside. Finally, it's back, but we also brought more colors to choose from this year. There's an easy pay of $27.99, but it goes away at the end of the night. And Liam, clearly, I could not be more excited because my heels that I tend to wear on air, so I don't look like this again, like that, they hurt. And I put them on 2 minutes before the show and take them off 2 seconds after the show. I've been hanging out in these since I saw you like a good hour before the show. Yeah,
that's right. And look, really the feedback we've had with a lot of our heels and wedges and because of the technology, it's really common feedback, almost word for word of, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a heel.
No.
And that's because we have that technology which is giving you full foot contact. I'll get into all that shortly because I know you want to go through the colours.
Okay, I do. Here, let me start here, but let me make sure everybody understands this is Suede. So this is your black option. Like when you think of Audrey in that classic photo and she's got that little cigarette in the holder and the little black dress and her famous movies, she's wearing black kitten heels. So if you want a stylish shoe, here you go. Then these are the 2 new colors. I kind of want to do them at the same time because I love them both very, very much. I went with sand today simply because it matches my outfit, and I'm just a lover of a nude shoe. It works 95% of the time. Like, that's what you can work with, a nude shoe. But then there's this light gray, and I know when fall gets here and winter gets here, that too works like 99% of the time. The only time it doesn't work is when you want your slipper instead of your heel. Then here is the Merlot, and this one is also done in suede. And then this is what we're calling taupe. I want to put it next to sand just so you can see the difference. Obviously, taupe is done in suede, but it makes it just a little tiny bit darker than the new color that I'm wearing, the sand. So lighter is sand, darker is taupe. Yes, medium and wide with choices. Easy pay goes away at the end of the day. So Liam, when you saw that I was wearing them, you told me, did you realize that they were comfortable instantly? And that's because you guys just made a better shoe. It's not even just because the heel was lower. The whole shoe is better. Exactly right. I mean, we'll talk to the orthotic technology, you know, that science in a moment, but this, just from a construction point of view, is really, really cool because what we've done, if this didn't have any of the Vionic technology in it, this would still be one of the most comfortable kitten heels that you've ever worn. And the reason is because of the construction of it. What we've done is we've flattened out, I always say we reduced the ski jump, so we've actually just flattened out this area just here, so there's not as much of a pitch going down from the heel into the ball of the foot. So what that does is, first of all, ensures full foot contact, but then what it also does is give you a little bit more volume just here, and also a little bit more volume in the width, so in the height and the width. So oftentimes if you wear a kitten heel, it's this area just here that it's going to start feeling very constrictive, and of course in the width there. So just by doing that little small construction technique, it's really going to give you a little bit more volume in those areas where you need it most. And it doesn't look like it. This is a classic kitten heel style. You know, the type of silhouette that's been on trend for decades and decades. You're going back to the Audrey Hepburn times. And how'd you know that's what I was talking about? That's right. So, but what we've got inside then, this is the secret. This is the secret that we talk, well, the secret that I tell everybody about. You're like me. We don't keep secrets. That Vionic secret, which is that podiatrist design technology sitting inside. So just imagine for a moment being able to wear a heel that is this stylish, but is also comfortable. And that is almost that perfect storm of what you're wanting to look for in a shoe. This is the type of silhouette you would take off the shelf, be happy to buy it because of the look of it. But then when you put it on your feet, it's just going to sort of certainly make the decision for you, because it'll be like nothing you've ever felt before. And this is what we talk about with that Vionic technology. So we've got this really
unique elevated technology. You've still got a nice heel cup there so that the foot's going to sit nicely into it. You've got ball of foot cushioning, so you've got an enhanced forefoot contour. And what that's going to promote is full foot contact. And what that means is that there's going to be no one area of pressure on your foot. Oftentimes when you wear a heel, there'll be a gap underneath your arch and all the pressure will go into the ball of the foot. With this technology, you have full foot contact, so the pressure is more evenly distributed. That's why it doesn't feel like you're wearing a heel or a wedge.
I can feel it. Do you mind if I join the girls?
Go for it.
I mean, you can walk easier in them. Your feet, when you're just standing still in them, feel wonderful. But when I look at everybody's outfit, what I'm just thrilled about is if you want to dress up a denim look, these shoes allow you to do that. If you have a dress pant and you want to make that look a little bit more formal, these shoes allow you to do that. If you are setting the alarm and headed to work at 8 in the morning and not headed home until 6 at night, and you have to look like your career, I mean, they're just such a classic staple touch. I am in love with them.
I agree. Look, I think it's polished, it's professional in its look, but again, very, very easily, really sort of can elevate even the most casual outfit. And I love sort of seeing, you know, more dressy sort of shoes with more casual sort of attire.
Absolutely. One of my favorite things though is jeans and heels right now, and you're going to see a lot more of that in the fall. So I'm in between two girls in jeans and heels. If you shop Lori Goldstein the way I shop Lori Goldstein, she does this jean called a boyfriend jean. I mean, you can find it in many retail stores, so it doesn't have to be a Lori boyfriend jean. But I love when I see a gal with like some sort of fun sweater or a t-shirt and blazer, and she has boyfriend jeans on and kitten heels. You've got to have the kitten heel for that kind of fun look. They're on free shipping and handling because the brand always offers that. And then you have this great payment plan that's only here today. They're so beautiful, Liam.
What a classic silhouette. And, you know, I love the fact too, just on that heel, we put that little rubber end cap there. So you're going to get sort of nice grip. So there's nothing, it's quite a stable sort of style as well. And just really that perfect heel height. I think a lot of the times the higher heels are really going back into the closet now. And a lot of ladies are sort of moving towards that slightly lower heel, giving you that nice little lift there. And again, what a wonderful colour palette that we have. I love the grey in particular. I think that grey's a really, really nice colour, and I think that's really going to bring you into the fall beautifully.
I love that grey too.
The suedes, I think, are stunning, and I really love them. You saw the difference between the I think the sand and the taupe colour. I love how suede really does saturate the colour so beautifully.
Here, let's go back to the table, just so you can see your colour choices again. I'm sure you'll be thrilled to hear that there's medium and wide width choices. I mean, Vionic really goes out of their way to make sure that everybody can shop for the brand, so take advantage of that. They're all gorgeous colors. I just kind of like comparing some. So I'm going to put the taupe and the sand next to each other again. So the first color down here is this beautiful wine option. It's called Merlot, and that is a suede choice. Then this is the taupe. So this is the one that's done in suede and is slightly darker than the new sand option. I love them both. I mean, it's up to you. I just kind of went with the sand. It was the first one I grabbed, but if you love a neutral shoe, they both will work. Here's the other newbie. This is called light gray. And if you don't know how to slowly, easily move into fall fashion, shoes, and definitely in the gray color. I mean, you could wear probably an outfit that you wore in June and July and just put this shoe on with it and it will look more fall. Kind of like how Aiko has a floral denim on, that if she had an orange tied shoe on, she'd look summery, but she has the gray on, so she's transitioning. And then by far, you are absolutely loving this black suede. So let me warn you, Liam, I did not even know these existed last year.
That's right. Well, they left the building pretty quickly.
I mean, they had to have, look at them, and then you get that support. So don't let that happen right now. We're already loving them. 500 orders have just been placed. The easy pay goes away at the end of the night, and I don't know when it comes back. So don't miss out. You'll have your fall shoe ready to go, or even your summertime shoe. Put it on for the rest of summer.
I agree. You know, I think this is really a seasonless style. I mean, we sort of really do move it into the fall because we're looking at sort of being, you know, having more closed-in shoes. But I think this, look, in the warmer weather, this is still, you know, beautifully put together. If you want to wear it, you know, as a work, I think it's going to look, you know, great with any sort of work outfit you might have. And again, the palette of colours is perfect for any time of year. And even, you know, don't be afraid of the suedes in the warmer weather. Suede used to just be a fall-winter colour. I think in the last 3 or 4 years, it's really come in as a seasonless material to use. So it's a really versatile colour palette there. Very soft, all very neutral, and will go with so many outfits that you will have in your closet.
There's something about heels. I mean, every time somebody comes out, you look incredibly stylish. So if you've given up on heels, And then when you are at work or when you are out on the weekends or you are at the restaurants and the parties and you see another woman who looks smashingly gorgeous and you notice her from head to toe, and sure enough on the toe part is heels, and you wish you could go back to wearing them, I strongly suggest trying these. And again, it's not just the heel. It's not because they're not 5 inches and they're only a 2-inch. It's because of the Vionic name.
That's right. And yeah, it's quite unique from a construction point of view. These will be one of the most comfortable heels that you've ever worn before. And you know, what we like to do at Vionic is really to give you these styles which are stylish, but also styles that you will want to wear, because you're not going to get those aches and pains throughout the day. This is going to give you the confidence to wear a silhouette that looks like this, but not be worried about, you know, by lunchtime, oh, my feet are going to hurt. When you wear these, you don't have to take your backup pair of flip-flops in your handbag. Right? We all,
unless you're going to get a pedicure. Right, yeah. After work, if it's pedicure time, take those flip-flops with you. But you don't need to switch out. I mean, I think the plan was for me to get into sandals after the show, because Steve and Clay and Bree are going to be here for some fun Facebook action. But I'm just going to stay in this outfit. Hopefully Steve is not underdressed, because I'm going to go all glam when I meet my family at 4 o'clock.
Steve, if you're watching,
wear a nice dress shoe, because I'm going to see you in pretty heels, because you don't want to take them off. You really don't. Yeah. And Liam, can I just say too, so I bought a pair of pointy toe pumps last year. Yep. Realizing that the pointy toe was back. So it's still going to be in for 2018. But the ones that I bought last year, I didn't splurge. I mean, they were just like on sale. And I got to tell you, you know, sometimes you pay for what you get. They were cheap and they hurt. So I'm paying for what I'm getting right now. And my toes aren't squished into this upper area.
Well, that's right. And that, again, just becomes because of that construction that we've done, where we've flattened out that sort of little area there that goes from the heel down to the ball of the foot, which just gives you a little bit more volume just around this area here and this area here. So even if it didn't have that podiatrist design technology, this would be a really, really comfortable upper because of that construction technique. Because of the podiatrist design technology, you feel beautifully supported underneath the foot, but then the upper is just supremely comfortable as well.
They really are so comfortable. And if you walk, commute kind of from subways or trains or buses, or a teacher, and the classroom that you're teaching in is all the way down the hall from where your office is, I mean, you can walk in these pumps, not just stand in them.
That's right. And yeah, that's the beauty of it, where you don't have to psych yourself up to say, great, I want to wear this outfit today, I want to wear these shoes. I don't need to psych myself up to sort of know, right, I just need to get past 10 a.m. and I'm going to be happy. Wear them all day. Look, you'll get home, and again, it's not going to feel like you're wearing a heel or a wedge, and that's the idea. If you get home not thinking about your feet, Vionic have done their job.
Oh, wonderful. So here, I want to make sure you know all the colors. I'm loving them with our pants and our sweaters. You can even do that black with your black tights and your dresses and your skirts for the holiday season and all the parties in the wintertime months. But I didn't know these were even around last year when they first came to our store, because they sold out so fast. So please don't miss out. I will actually start down here with the black. It continues to be popular. Easy Pay is only there today. It goes away at the end of the night. So the black is done in that beautiful suede. Should we treat this, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I recommend treating any suede, even if it has been pre-treated. But yeah, a silicone spray, you'll be good as gold once a season.
Here's one of the new colors. This is your light gray. Here's your other new color. This is what I'm wearing. It's your beautiful sand. Sand, that nude, that neutral goes with all of your clothes. But if you want slightly darker, or you just want suede versus leather, then I would go with a taupe. And then the only wine option is right here. It's your Merlot choice. 800 orders now placed. Every single shoe in this 2-hour show has an Easy Pay, and the brand always offers free shipping and handling, and we're mixing it up. So if that was our heel, we're gonna still see a sneaker. We're gonna see a